Surprise! I'm going live. I'm going to wait and see if anyone pops up into the chat because it's a surprise. Hello, everyone. So I tried recording and then uploading a new video to YouTube. It did not work. So if you want to see my answers to the NaNoWriMo survival kit tag, hop on over to my YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to go live now. And I will also be talking about my book I got in the mail, but mainly the Camp Nano questions. All right. Hello, everyone. So I tried recording and uploading a new video to YouTube. All right, so I'm just going to go for it, and I'm going to answer the questions, and then I'm just going to publish it on YouTube and hope for the best. I don't know what is wrong. Like, I recorded my answers, and then I tried moving my video from my phone to my computer, and technology hates me. Technology really hates me these days, and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, but I can guarantee you one thing. If my super wizard IT husband was here, he'd be like, oh, look, it's working just fine. It would be fine, but he's at work and not here, so he can't do that right now. Okay, so here we go. Question number 1 is, what are you working on for NaNoWriMo this year? Okay, there's the question across the bottom. All right, so for anyone watching and hopping on, I'm going to be doing the Nano Survival tag as a live stream because it just would not work. It wouldn't work for me, and hi, Megan! I'm glad you're here. So I tried, I recorded my answers, and then I tried moving my video from my phone, which I always record on, to my computer, and it wouldn't work. So I'm just going to chat about the survival kit tag questions as a live stream. So here we go. So the first question that is asked on the survival tag is, what are you working on for NaNoWriMo this year? And I am working on book 2 of my series. So I have, Tears of Yesterday that released on Monday, which is going pretty good. And I already have, I had an outline drafted out, and I realized I'm going to take a lot of the boring stuff out and just make it like, what's the worst thing that could happen to the main character, and really twist it up. I'm going to make it a little bit more horrible this time around. Oh, good. I'm glad that you think it's more fun this way. Okay. So yeah, I'll be working on book 2 of my series, and I've already came up with the name, and the title of the book is nowhere on Amazon or Goodreads or anywhere else, or even something similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and create the name on Amazon, so that way it's held, and I think. All right, so and then question, so that's what I think I'm going to be doing is that. Let's see here. Second question on the tab, or on the list, I can't talk, I can't multitask, that's okay, right? Is, what apps do you use to help you write and stay motivated? All right, so one of the apps I like using is the Forest app. I had the upgraded paid version, which was only $1.99. But I like it because I can invite other people to the room and we can all do together. And I like having the different types of trees. And I really like how when it's like different seasons, like right now, there's like this witch mushroom one that you can get. So that's really cool. I like it, like that one. Another apps I use. So on my, I did have access to Microsoft Word. So I'm going live right now. Okay. You guys need to drink some water. I did not. They were occupied. It's okay. What was I saying? So I did have access to Microsoft Office, but now I'm going to be using Google Docs or possibly LibreOffice. Those are what.
Okay. How about we play in the yard, Jackson? Sure.
Okay. All right. Google Docs. I like using Google Docs, and I'll be using LibreOffice, one of the two. I really like. I was able to download a template that I wouldn't have to mess around with from Amazon Kindle area. So I can just type in this template that's already set up with all the margins and borders and all that. So I don't have to worry about it later. I like the Forest app. Google Docs, I like it because I can share it with beta readers and stuff like that. But I think probably LibreOffice to begin with. And then what other apps do I like to use? Well, obviously YouTube, because it's an app on my phone, because then how can I participate in live streams? Well, watch live streams. And then if I host any live streams, I use StreamYard. Is that another app? I'm not sure if that really counts. I can't think of any other apps I use to help me stay motivated. I can't think of any. How about you, Megan? Are you participating in NaNoWriMo, and are you doing one of these NaNoWriMo survival tags? Just curious. The third question is, where do you like to write? No books outside. But you can look at it on your bed or over on the couch quietly. So the third question is, where do you like to write and what's your favorite writing spot? So, right? Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I don't know how well thought out these answers are going to be, but number 3 is, where do you like to write and what's your favorite writing spot? So I prefer writing at a table, but I don't really have a table I can sit at because I write at night and we live in an RV. So I usually write on my bed, but I have a reading pillow behind my bed that does help. But if I could have any writing spot, I'd like to go sit like in a Starbucks or one of the local coffee shops and sit there and write. But in my house, I like writing in my bed at night, or if I have the house to myself, I'll sit out here at the table where I'm at, because as you can see, if I am doing any writing or anything out here, they're just loud and they interrupt me. And so that's my answer for that one. So Megan, you said you will not be doing the tag. I don't know how to answer half the questions. You can always say NaNoWriMo Survival Tag Rebel Edition because you're not following the rules. I don't know. And then number 4 is, what are your writing space must-haves? Let's see here. What are your writing space must-haves? What are your writing space must-haves? My laptop, my charge cord, a water jug full of bottled water, and an energy drink of some kind. That's are my writing space must-haves. I don't like handwriting. I don't have candles in my house. Oh, and then my reading pillow, because I always have my reading pillow to help me sit up a little bit better. Oh, and then I have like this box that I ordered Color Street last year, and it's this box that the kit came in, and I use it as like a laptop desk so I don't hunch over as badly. Does that count as a as one? I don't know. The next question is, what are your favorite writing distractions? I think this is hilarious. My favorite writing distractions because, well, as you can see in this video, I got writing distractions coming in my butt. I got Ileana, I got Jackson, I got Hannah. They're always arguing with each other. They're always wanting to do something. Sleep's and also the writing distraction when I get to sleep, but I think mainly it's my kids that are distraction to me. Even when everyone's perfectly content and I dare pick up a pencil to write something down on a piece of paper, Mom, what are you doing? Every time. The next one is, what are your favorite drinks and snacks to have when writing? What are your favorite drinks and snacks? And I think I already said that. I like having water and an energy drink because the energy drink keeps me awake, but then it also I can't smell. But it also dehydrates me, so then I have the jug of water. I like bottled water better than water from the tap. And snacks, well, I like Reese's peanut butter cups, and I used to eat popcorn, but I can't do that anymore because of my teeth. I do like tortilla chips and guacamole because that can't really like go cold. And top ramen, you know, the unhealthy stuff. Let's see here. What are your favorite ways to get back on track? What does this question even mean? What are your favorite ways to get back on track? I'm gonna assume like this is like for when you are writing and then you don't pick up the pace, or you have an off day, or you fall behind. I feel like when I get behind, I just say to myself, I'm gonna write 200 words, and a lot of times after those first 200 words, after I'm trying to not right now, sweetie. Thank you. After I get those first 200 words, I feel like the creative juices are flowing again. But then also, it is okay to take time off. So I am not going to be writing every day. Like, I already know that Thanksgiving, I probably won't write that day just because it's a holiday and it's a family together day. But I'll probably be writing that night, most likely. I don't know, like, how do you get back on track? Start writing. That's what I'd say. If you fall behind, just start writing again. Just like I would do any other time. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Number 9 is, what are your writing rewards and milestones? What are my writing rewards and milestones? Well, I did make up this page in my bullet journal. But it's not for NaNoWriMo. It's just for the progress of my second book. So I drew a bunch of squares, and every square is 2,000. Is worth 2,000 words. So then I'm just going to color those in. But I did say to my husband the other day that if I do manage to write 50,000 words in November, I deserve a really cool set of journals and colored pens, fine tip colored pens, like 0.3 or 0.03 tip, and like a variety of colored inks. But I mean, he would probably buy it from me anyway because he knows I'll use it. I don't know. All right. So as far as taking 3 friends, anybody who sees this is more than welcome to do your own tag questions. Yeah, so there you go. Those are my Camp Nano survival tag questions in a live stream sort of way. All right, now I got you here. My book released on Monday. I ordered a proof copy of it a couple weeks ago, and then I decided to change it, and I updated it, and all I did, I swear to God, all I did was update the size of the page and let's see here. All I did was update the size of the page and the cover. Somehow, something got lost in translation. It's missing the page numbers. And then across the top, I was going to have like the title of the page or the title of the book and then my name on the other side on the top. That got lost. And then I changed the wording of the dedication. Not a lot, just a little bit, but that didn't get changed either. So I don't know what happened. So if you guys want to see what my paperback looks like now, I'll show it to you. I don't know, like I'm not like I didn't really know how to write or how to answer the Camp Nano or not the camp, but the right. Yeah. Oh no, it was right. I didn't know how to answer a lot of the NaNoWriMo survival take questions because I feel like if I'm able to at least get 50,000 words, I'm good. If I'm able to get at least 30,000 words, I'm good. I would really like it if I could win camp or win NaNoWriMo because then my rough draft would be at least halfway done. But there's just, I don't have like a ritual. I don't have a special place that I write. I don't have like, I didn't set up reward systems. Although once I'm done with the rough draft, we're going to go spend the weekend on the coast. So that's a tradition. Like every time I finish a rough draft of a book, I'm going to, my husband's going to take me to the Oregon coast and we're going to stay in that hotel. So I can enjoy a 3-hour, 6-hour, 7-hour bath and drink a bottle of wine all to myself like I did last time. I'm going to go grab my paperback box of books and I can show you what it looks like. I'll be right back. So I didn't order like a ton. I only ordered a few. I ordered one to keep for myself because I wanted to keep a copy for myself on my own shelf. Then I ordered another copy for the winner, Abby Rain on Instagram of the winner of the giveaway for a signed paperback copy. And then there's like 2 or 3 people local to me, like at my bowling league, that wanted to buy it from me directly and not have to worry about getting it from Amazon, which I don't know why they can just order themselves. But so here's what my book looked like beforehand. Here's a proof copy that I did, and I changed the cover. I changed the size. So like literally all I did was say, okay, I don't like this 6x9 size. I want it 5 1/4 by 8, and I want a different cover. That's all I did. Literally all I did. Here it is. Here is my book. My first book. Here's the here it is. The spine, I kept it as print. A few people have suggested that I just keep it as print so it'll be easier to read on the shelf. And then this is what the back of the book looks like. So here's the size difference between a 6x9 here we go. So it's a little bit smaller. Yeah, I like the shiny cover. I mean, the matte cover is not shiny, so like light will bounce off of it when I take pictures, but I like the feel of the shiny cover. And I decided to put my whole name on there because there's another Stephanie Whitson out there in Amazon land. And I said I keep that, my whole name, and not go with the pen name. So, like the front page is a little not centered. It's a little bit lower down than I would like. And then I have a dedication page. So here's what my chapter headings look like. Oh. Okay. One is space, which is good. That's what I wanted. So other than no page numbers anywhere, it's fine. Even has a about the author page in the very back. It is about 228 pages. It is 18 chapters. They're not super long chapters, but I like the borders. They're not too much in the gutter. And yeah, but I've now since I've published on all that, I've come across a template that Amazon Kindle has on their website where you can download is like a zip file of all the different languages, and I did English, and then you can choose which size book. Since I know that I want to keep my next book the same size because it's going to be the same series, it's going to be the exact same size. So then I just did that and opened it up in LibreOffice. So then it's done. Like I can do that, and then there you go. That's what I did. So I mean, it's not that much thicker. Like, if you look. It's not that much thicker. There's some things I did differently. Like, in the proof copy, I have spaces in between each paragraph. And then the chapter titles were a different font. But in this one, I didn't have an extra space in between the paragraphs. I just kept it as it was. And then the chapter titles are a different font. Okay, I think that's it. I did get quite a few books. It's really a little disappointing in the page numbers. And I'm going to see if there's a way that I can change it. Because I did try to go to Google Docs, get my version of the book, Tears of Yesterday, and then just copy and paste it into the template on LibreOffice. But then LibreOffice stopped, like it crashed. But I don't know if it's because it was 56,000 words all at once, copy and paste it. I might have to like copy and paste a chapter at a time or something over. But it does look pretty. Also, so, hey, Molly, I didn't see you there. Yeah, I like the smaller one because it's easier to carry around. It just feels like a regular book. I mean, this one's not a bad size, and maybe with sticker, I might have done it this size, but I think this is like about the typical size of most paperback books. So, thanks, Megan. Appreciate it. I did learn quite a few things. I learned I need to figure out our formatting program. And I learned I need to order more proof copies before I actually release the paperback. That's what I learned. Oh. I mean, there's no page number on the bottom, and then on chapter 10, it starts on this, it doesn't start on the next page. But, oh, we got another viewer. Does anybody else want to see my book? I know, it's so shiny. I'm going to hold it forever and touch it and sing to it like a baby. Okay. I think that's it. It wasn't going to be a very long live. Because it's going to answer the NaNoWriMo survival tag questions and then show you my book. It is available on Amazon paperback and then through Kindle. And then in the description, I had the link for the books to read link that has links to pretty much all the other ebook vendors aside from Amazon. Apparently, it is available on the Overdrive app, which is what libraries use. So, if somebody wants to request it for the library, they can get it there. That'd be cool. I don't want to go and request my own book at the library. That'd be silly. I mean, I guess I could. I just feel civil, like, hey, can you get my book on the bookshelf so people here can read it? I don't know. People do that. Oh. Do people say, hey, I wrote a book. Can you put it in your bookshelf? Or can you put it in your bookstore? Can you put it in your library? I don't know. It's strange. Like, I finished it and I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm like, now I got to do the next one. I got to do the next book. And I'm excited, but yeah. Hi, Devin. So you missed the part where I answered the NaNoWriMo survival take questions, but now I'm showing off my book. So in comparison, this is the proof that I ordered a few weeks ago. It's black. There's a lightning bolt through it. Even the back is different than what I have now. And it's a 6x9, and it's a matte cover. What I went with was a 5 1/4 by 8 glossy cover and a different look on the back. I was talking about, like there are some mistakes in the book, like formatting mistakes, which I don't even know how I missed it, honestly. But like, it doesn't have page numbers on the bottom. But I think I'm just going to see what I can do to fix it. Like, I'm going to see what I can do to fix it. I'm going to, Like on Tuesday, I will get the charge cord for the computer that has Microsoft Office on it and see if I can just use that program to fix it. I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I honestly don't know how I did it. I don't know how I made it so there was no page numbers. But other than that little mistake, everything else is good. There's no words are cut off. The borders are good. The spacing is good. There's only one chapter that is a little wonky. And that is, let's see if I can find it. Chapter 10, man. See, look, chapter 10 doesn't start its own page. Every other chapter does. Hi, Glory. Glad that you could come. I tried recording my answers for the NaNoWriMo survival tag questions and then transferred my phone to this computer, and it just was not working, and it didn't like me, and so I decided to hop on here live and start the video off with answering those questions. And a lot of them I was like, I don't know, I just write, or I just write in my bed, or I'm doing this. But I am working on book number 2, the sequel, right? Book Gremlins. They're everywhere. Gremlins are everywhere, man. I'm going to write the sequel to this book. That's what I'm going to work on for NaNoWriMo. Come here. Parenting duties. Hold 1 second, please.
Can we tell them they're rotting pumpkins?
No, they're rotting. Why would you? Come here. With what?
The chalk.
No. No. You cannot color the rotting pumpkins with chalk. Really? That's the question you want to ask me. They're rotting. Leave them alone. Okay? So, let's see here. Book available. Amazon, paperback, $9.99. I ordered mine, and I got mine in less than a week, and it came from South Carolina. So, just so you know where it comes from.
Mom, we were using his chalk on the rocks.
Hold on, please. I know. Kids are great. You never know what they're going to say. You never know what they're going to say. So a few of you know, actually, I don't know if any of you guys know this in the chat. So in my room, I have like those plastic drawers like this that you get at Walmart. I have like the 3 drawers. People use them in the bathroom or a closet. Well, I have them between my bed and the wall in my RV bedroom where I live in. And I usually have my computer just sitting there. Well, yesterday morning-ish afternoon, we heard something fall in the bedroom, and I just thought it was one of the lock boxes. We have to keep all of our sharp stuff and all our medication lock boxes because one of the kids. And I just thought it was that. Well, then I decided, hey, Ileana, can you plug in my computer and charge it for me so I can use it? I'm going to write stuff out here while everyone's watching TV. I'm going to watch TV and write at the same time. Well, she's like, I can't plug it in. I can't plug it in. It's not working. I'm like, what are you talking about? Just plug it in. It's just a computer cord. It's not that complicated. So the piece that plugs into the side of the Lenovo plug-in is bent. So what happened was the cat, I'm assuming it was a cat, knocked the computer off, and it landed on its side and broke off the gosh darn cable thingy. It's fine. Broke up the cable thing. And we have a universal charger that has adapters that change, but none of the adapters fit my Lenovo. So we had to order one off of Amazon. It'll get here Tuesday. So in the meantime, I went on, it was complicated. I went on OneDrive, downloaded the copy of my draft that I have, put it into Google Docs, and then I copied it from Google Docs and LibreOffice into the template. Yeah, I know it's complicated. It's fine. And I literally cried because I'm like, I don't have a computer I work on. I'm supposed to be working on a book this week. This is panicking. And Jesse, my husband's like, well, what about the HP? I'm like, oh yeah. The HP is his old computer that like there's a crack by the power button and one of the buttons on the keypad by the spacebar is missing. But other than that, it works fine. And the battery life is longer and the charge cord is like 8 feet long. So I can sit wherever in the house. You know, it's kind of a small, like 10% of me where it was hoping that like the Lenovo computer, which has a battery life is like an hour and a half when it's not plugged in, would be broken. And then my husband would be forced to replace the laptop earlier than planned. But it's fine. I really want the, my husband has a Dell computer that his boss ordered from like the Dell refurbished site or whatever. I really like it because there's no 10 keypad, so I don't really use it. And then so the keyboard is smaller, and then the it's just more lightweight, and the battery life is better. Just another funny story of something that happened to me. I don't know, like it's quiet around here, relatively quiet around here. I just thought I answered the questions. I showed up my book. Anybody that's in the chat that wants to see my book, let me know. I can show it off again if you'd like. Yeah, I'm glad. Like I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to be forced to like handwrite it. Handwrite freaking pages and then later on at some point transfer whatever is written to the computer. But I'm glad we have Google Docs. I'm glad that we have another computer. It's fine. It's fine. My husband did say he sent me a message earlier today after he went to work. He had a long day. He had to be in the town over and go to physical therapy. He has tendonitis in his wrist, and then he also has arthritis in his finger, a couple of his hands, a couple of his fingers on his hand. He only has 2 hands, and made him cry because it really hurts. And then he had to go to work. So when he got to work, he's like, "I'm going to talk to my boss about buying you a copy of Microsoft Office." I'm like, are you kidding me? That is expensive. But his boss is really nice. Like, his boss is super nice. Okay. Anyways, what time is it? It's 2:22. All right. What does Megan say? Megan says I should love your 10 keys. You can or can't. I think you meant to say you can't pry them from my cold dead hands. I mean, they do come in handy a little bit here and there when I have to type numbers up, but my favorite computer ever was an Acer, like years ago, back in like 2010. And it had a little button by the mouse where you could turn off the mouse pad with like a little button. And then it didn't have 10 keypad, and it was only 11-inch screen. It was awesome. All right, I'll be here. I'm not sure for how much longer. Sorry, I speak typo. Yeah, I did. I forgot that Charlie was going to be releasing a couple of videos around this time, and I forgot about that. Give me the other one. It's in the fridge.
What's going on?
The black one. And the water jug.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. There was a bomb outside.
Okay,
The
ready.
hacky sack.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Oh my god.
Devin, if you're still here, are you doing NaNoWriMo?
Oh, Jackie, my brother. Jackie, let's go out and play. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh, and just so y'all know, when he said there's a bomb outside, they're just playing pretend that the hacky sack is blowing up. Don't call the cops or bomb squad or anything like that weird. And so I did try, like, too much on your plate right now. All right. That's understandable. I mean, I'm writing my second book anyway, so I might as well just use the motivation of NaNoWriMo to get a kickstart on it. You know, on StreamYard, there's an option that you can record and then, like, set it as a premiere or whatever. But I can't do that because I don't have the paid version. And I can't record anything or on the YouTube app on my phone and do it directly that way because I don't have the ability to do that because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Almost 100. Let's see. I'm going to check here real quick. How many subscribers do I have? I think I'm like, I keep on bouncing between like 92 to like 96. I'll get some and lose some. Oh, look, I'm at 94. Woohoo. And then another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, is that I'm changing. Hi, Maya. Maya? Yeah, hi, Maya. Another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been changing the content on my channel a little bit. So I do have another channel called Find Freedom. It's all about travel, RV life, homeschool life. It's like a family vlog or family vlog thingy on YouTube. But I was having trouble, like, I really wanted to be more active on both, but that's just a lot. 2 different YouTube channels, writing a book, taking care of the kids, homeschooling the kids, and oh yeah, hugging my husband once in a while. That takes a lot of time. So, I'm deactivating my other Instagram account. I am deactivating my YouTube channel, but first, every couple of nights, I'm going to go through and download one of the videos from the other channel, edit out the parts where I talk about the channel name, and then upload it with a new thumbnail thingy, and then do it that way. Like, I did one about, like, what's it been like the last first 5 months in the RV. Another one was, I just did it last night, I think it was. Last night, the night before. I did a little video from April 2019, and we went to the state bowling tournament in Oregon. So I did that one. My editing skills have greatly improved since then. But I didn't want to totally lose those videos because they were like stuff that we did. So I moved over to this channel. So it's going to be everything's going to be on this channel. But I'm going to have specific playlists like tag question videos, streaming, live stream videos, like writing update videos and then like RB life videos or like campground review videos and homeschool videos. Like they're all going to be specific playlists. That's what I'm going to do instead of trying to do two different channels. And then I'm also going to be, they're going to try sharing a little bit about my bullet journal in a video. I'm going to try to do that again. We'll see how that goes. I don't know what happened today with the videos not wanting to transfer and everything was being retarded and I hated it all and it was all dumb. Everything was dumb today. All of it. Yeah, I didn't think anyone would show up because I know there's a lot of people doing live streams and premiere videos and things like that. So I did look on Amazon. So I've been looking on Kindle dashboard and the drafted digital dashboard every day, like several times a day. At one point, my kids are like, "You're looking at that site again?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I just like to look to see the sales and how it's doing. But then I was finding the link to Amazon for my book on this computer because I don't have it saved on this computer to put in the description of this video. And I saw like, oh, it has a review. There's no words for a review, but it has a 2-star review, which probably stems from the fact that there is no page numbers. But I don't know. Well, no, because the only person that has a paperback, she hasn't ordered a paperback, hasn't received it yet. So it has to be from the ebook version. So I don't know what's wrong with the ebook version. Maybe it's just not their cup of tea and it's okay. I mean, I don't expect my first book to be the most excellent piece of writing ever out there created for anyone to read. I am a little surprised it's a 2-star review. I mean, it's not like super big vocabulary and long-winded sentences because it's written from a point of view of like a 9-year-old growing up. So I wrote it in a 9-year-old language. The second book is going to be focusing on Bethany, the main character from Tears of Yesterday, but in her 20s to 30s. So it'll be more complicated scenarios of what the crap can happen in your life to screw it up. But yeah, I'm a little surprised that it's a 2-star review, but to each their own. That's okay. I just wish they would have like left a worded review, not just a number review, just so that I can see what I could be doing differently next time. Oh, Maya, I don't know if you're here. Look, this is what my book looks like. Yep, every time someone pops up in here, I'm going to show you what my book looks like in person. It's a glossy, shiny cover, so that's why the lights are reflecting off of it. This is the back. I did have a different picture on the cover, but my husband and someone else at the bowling alley were like, you should put a black and white picture on there. But there's a mistake in the book. No page numbers. But at least it has chapter titles or chapter headings. So I've started my second draft already. I was going to wait and not start it at all until November 1st, but I'm not able to write for like 8 hours a day or 6 or 5 hours a day. I write at night after the kids go to bed. That's when I write. So right now I have just under 5,000 words. And I'm wanting my chapters to be longer this time around because this time I think my longest chapter was like 3,000 words. And some of the chapters are short. So this time around, I want the chapters to be between, I'd say 4,000 to 5,000 words. And if I actually make each chapter 5,000 words and I write 27 chapters like I'm thinking I want this book to be, it's going to be like 130,000 words. This is going to be a freaking long book. It's going to be thicker, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of bummed about the page numbers. No, that happened. I'm thinking that I had the page numbers, and then when I resized it to make it into 5x8, it just cut the stuff off. That's what I think happened. Probably. I can't think of any other way that it could have happened. Hold on 1 second, please. And I feel like I could have probably maybe extended this book to be longer, the first book, but I also, there was lots of places in the storyline that I could have ended Tears of Yesterday. But I feel like, 56,000 words, it's not a novel. I'd say it's novella, like a novella to introduce the world, introduce the characters, and then the next book will be longer once you learn a little bit about the first book, or the characters in the first book. And I already have a title picked out for the second book. Have a number of chapters I want to write. And I did have a very detailed outline of index cards, but I've already taken out some of those, and there's only going to be I think there's 20 index cards. I've cut it down to half, and then I'm just going to expand on those scenes and make them. Hi, Laura. How you doing? You missed the first part of the video. That's okay. I answered my NaNoWriMo survival tag questions in the video because it wasn't working for me to transfer over from my phone to my computer and edit it and blah, 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 blah. So if you want to know the answers to those questions, watch this video from the beginning. But more importantly, this is what my book looks like. But there's a problem with the book, Laura. The problem with the book, you see the problem? There's no page numbers. No page numbers. But other than that, I'm perfectly pleased with how it turned out. So I'm just going to ignore that fact. And when I get my charge cord from my Lenovo, since it's dead now, I will see about changing that. Because I don't know how I did that. I honestly don't know how the page numbers got cut out. Somebody in AuthorTube had asked me if they wanted me to format my book for them. And I said, no, it's fine. I'll do it. And the only reason I said, no, it's fine, I'll do it, is because I didn't want to bother her. I didn't want her to do it for me. I wanted to do it on my own. I was being stubborn, and I wanted to do it on my own. That's the only reason. I didn't accept help. I know it sounds silly. But I didn't want it to help me. I didn't want any help. So maybe this time I need, yeah. Oh no is right. Maybe I should just say accept help. Because I don't know what I did wrong. Right. That's what, yeah, I see this book as a, definitely a learning curve. Like how to format it correctly, how to do this correctly, how an ebook is different than a, regular book. So definitely learned a lot of things this time. I need to start promoting and marketing my second book a lot sooner than I did my first book. Lots of things, but I'm still okay with it. It's just a minor thing that went wrong. Okay, come here, you two. Why don't you guys both come inside and then do something separately from each other? You don't have to play together. Right? And you can't get your cards out. Not right now. Sorry, not happening.
You want to look at the book? What book? The book. Which book? The cat book. Which cat book? Ooh, let's do the roller thing.
All right. Yeah.
Let's do the roller game. Fine, but we have to take off the lid.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing things a little bit differently. This second book, I'm going to start promoting it sooner, setting up pre-orders sooner than 2 weeks ahead of time. I'm going to research different formatting program things to make sure that it's okay.
You need to take one. I'll do two.
So.
And two. And guess what two is? What?
Well, thank you, Laura. I appreciate your congratulations. It's been in my head for ever since I was 17, and I'm 37 now. So it took me, 20 years to get that. 20 years? Yeah, 20 years. Wow, I'm old. 20 years to get this book out of my head and into the hands of people. Megan says, feel free to ask me for advice if you'd like, but it's been a while since I did that. Well, I did hi, Nikki. How are you? I did win a gift card to a copy of the book launch planner. So I'm definitely going to be using the steps in there. There's steps in there I didn't think of. I mean, I don't even have an author newsletter yet. I have a WordPress website. It's not a paid version, it's just a free version. And I've just been writing on it once a week. And I still don't know what I'm doing with that. Still don't know what I should be writing. Give me the cat. Give it to me now. Give me the cat.
No.
Just for a minute. Was she sleeping?
No, she wasn't sleeping.
Where was she?
She was down in that little crack. She was just resting. Not laying there. Doing nothing. You move. Like, what is this?
Well, sure. Step on my computer. It's fine.
Did she turn it off?
Nope, she didn't turn off that time.
Give me music up.
She's a good kitty. The kids really like her.
She's not. She's a butt raiser. She's still pretty sleepy. Give her a bit before you sleep.
All right. I know. Yeah. Yeah, she looks just like me. So I didn't give birth to her the normal way.
No.
Put the cat down. Now, let go of the cat. I went to a factory and I cloned myself. Come here.
Yes, by clone.
See? See, we cloned ourselves, right? Raise your eyebrows. You can go play. I get that all the time. Like, wow, she looks just like you. Which is amazing because my oldest daughter, she was blonde hair, blue eyes when she's born. People thought I adopted her. And then when I had Ileana, the one that you just saw, people were like, oh, you adopted her an older sibling. Until one day I said, no, I just didn't have sex with that. I just had sex with someone that didn't look like me, lady. And then no one in the neighborhood ever said, oh, you adopted someone. Congratulations. Screw you, lady. Thanks. Thank you. Juxton! Leave the cat alone. No.
No.
No. Put it away.
Put it away. Throw away.
Put it away. I don't want the cat eating it. All right. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But I do want to say thank you for popping in and chatting with me a little bit. You want a copy? It's available ebook for $3.99, paperback for $9.99, and thank you for all your support, everybody. And I will catch you guys next time.